everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And we're talking about, this is a longer title than what I've been calling it. Aru Shah and the End of Time. I've just been calling it Aru Shah, which I think is fine, but...
Well, I mean, they call it Percy Jackson, yeah.
It's got a longer title than that. And it's by, let me make this larger so I can read it. Roshani Chokshi?
Could be.
Okay, so this book we got through NetGalley. Okay. Aru lives in the Museum of Ancient Indian Art and Culture with her mother. Her father left when she was young, and her mother travels all over to find more artifacts for the museum. Aru wishes she was cooler and had more friends, and had a mom who spent more time with her. Aru's way of escaping is by using her imagination and creating elaborate stories to explain her life. These stories frustrate her classmates who feel lied to. When several classmates call Aru on a lie and force her to light the lamp of Bharata, which enacts the curse tied to it, now everyone around Aru is frozen. She must join her soul sisters and their pigeon guide, Boo, to save the universe from ending.
Basically.
So, it's the first in a series, which is awesome. There's a lot of awesome things going for this book. Like, the main character heroines are girls. Like, you don't see that often.
No.
That girls are saving the universe, so go girls!
Well, and this is the first book on Rick Riordan's new label. This is like and it feels like a Rick Riordan book,
completely
in a good way, but it's different enough that like she established her own narrative.
Well, I mean, because she brings in Indian mythology, which I've never read about that. Like, I didn't know half of what they were talking about. I Googled some of it while I was reading it. I'm like, what does that word, Google? And I'm like... Well, and some of it was, like, grotesque, but, like, if you think about it, you just accept all of the gross kind of Greek mythology.
Yeah.
But, that we talk about more in our culture than Indian mythology. So at first it was jarring because I'm trying to decide if I should be able to get, like, how young I would give this to. You know what I mean?
I'd go like 9.
But, no. It was really good. It was really enjoyable. It was funny. I found myself laughing whole bunch.
Well, and this is a book kids are going to want to read. And,
definitely.
To be quite honest, his fans, because they come in and they read the Percy Jackson, and then they read the Apollo, and they read the Queen Chronicles, and then they're like, well, what do you got? And I'm like, the man can only write so many books. So this is, like, nice, and I like this book also because it's not a lot of books that you can get boys to read about girls, and I think they will read this.
I can agree with that. And it's quick.
It is. I read it, like, in a day and a half.
Yeah.
And it's it's a longer, but I mean, it's a longer book, but it's got like the big font and the wide margins and all that. Yeah. It was well written. The action was good. It was, I feel like I can't think of anything else to say just because it was an enjoyable book. It was very well done. I will definitely be recommending this to people. I will definitely be reading the next book. It was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable experience. I think if they do this as an audiobook, because I listened to the King Chronicles, I think it'd be a really great audiobook.
It would be a really great graphic novel, too.
It would be, which I could see that happening because a lot of his stuff has become... Yes. Well, and I thought this was her first book, but it's not.
Oh, it isn't?
When I looked it up, she has other books.
Anything like...
Nothing that I had... Well, nothing that I can remember. I hadn't read any of them.
Okay.
But, do we have anything else to say?
No, I think we're good, because it was so good.
It was, yeah. We recommend it. So we should rate it.
All right, so our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns, and if it was sucktacular, it's a horse and doesn't get a horn. Where are you on this one?
I gave it a 4. And I'm kind of, like, leaning towards a 4.5, but I'm going to, because it wasn't quite a 5. For some reason, like, for a 5, I just had to feel it in my gut, and it wasn't a 5 for me, but I'm definitely at a 4, because I think kids are going to love this book. And if you're a librarian looking for books to book top for summer reading visits, this is a good one.
I give it a 4 too because I sparingly give 5s and even more sparingly give 1s. So I'm going to give it a 4. It was really well done. I had a great time with it. I don't necessarily know if I have any comments on how she could have made it better.
I don't think
it was
you
good.
Could have,
it was, but I just very rarely give 5s. So I'm going with 4. 4 unicorns. And that's where we're at. So see you around.
Bye.